But Justin is right here and his wife is right there. I guess that's his punishment for starting to cheat on his wife. Hi, we're back with this wonderful household today, and before we do anything, I did some thinking, and since Lauren was very upset about her pregnancy in the last episode, ever since she found out that she was having a boy, I kinda thought about it, and I want to change her pregnancy wish, because currently she really wants to have a baby, but I will change it so she does not want a pregnancy right now, because maybe it wasn't really about the gender. Maybe she was just thinking, like, oh my god, this is an actual human being. I don't think I actually want to do this right now, because, I mean, she wasn't doing it for right reasons. So maybe it's just all kind of hitting her, but realizing how real this actually is. So changing her preference would make sense, and she would have trouble connecting with the child, because she's not really ready for this actually. So currently she doesn't really have any actual heart feelings. She's still quite happy, but once she enters the 3rd trimester, I think that regret will really kick in, even though she currently is still really angry, like she was in the last episode, but it's really hitting her that she doesn't really want to do this. But she can't really tell anyone, that's the thing. She's really just alone in this, so she has to pretend that everything is okay. But they're both currently in home, so they can kind of hang out a little bit more. I just hacked into your phone and saved my number. Can I also read your texts? Well, I mean, that's just a really creepy message, but I don't think Lewis is the one who has anything to hide, so yeah, whatever. I mean, I said that I want you two to hang out, but this is a little bit much. And by the way, if I sound a bit congested, that's because I am. I'm quite sick still, but I really wanted to record this episode, so sorry if I sound a bit annoying and nasally. I'm trying my best. Once Lewis is done with his bath, even though he's on his day off, actually 2 more days off, I low-key need him out of the house for this episode, like for the most of it, so I need to find a way to get rid of him. Have you been learning anything new lately? He's a bit clueless to everything, so I'm just gonna say no. He just doesn't really know there's anything bad going on. He's a bit of a, like, lovable goof. He's smart and everything, it's just he's not very, I would say, socially smart. I don't know, I just feel bad for the guy. There's not really that much going on yet, but there will be. Lauren, what are you off to do? You're off to clean up. You don't even want to look at the toys, huh? You don't want the mess, even though the baby's not even here yet. The actual mess maker is not here. Yeah, you're enraged already. Imagine how it's gonna be when there's a little monster just running around and destroying, wrecking everything. You did this to yourself. Don't take it out on the bunny. Come on, that's just not fair. Who could you talk about this? Who's not, like, a risk to talk to about this? Not really anyone. She can't talk to her family, and Maya is busy with her child, so the only option kinda is Justin. So maybe she could just talk about her life goals, be angry like, hey, I just kinda realized that I'm not really happy about my life. I'm really frustrated. You probably get it. I can't talk to anyone, so you're my only option. And, oh, I just remembered that he wasn't really responding to her, but he is now. Oh, interesting. We should hang out soon. Are you cool with that? Yes. That's exactly what I had in mind, but I can't believe Justin just straight up said it. Lewis, you are— oh, no, why are you yelling at you? Pointing out Lewis's flaws. No, I'm Lauren. I don't care how angry you are. This is not okay. Denounce friendship. Come on, don't do that to him. Apologize. I don't even care. You hurt him. Look at that. I hope he'll take that apology. Just try to be nice to him. I am trying to get him out of the house, but you don't have to, like, yell at him and make him get out of the house, you know? Oh, who's calling Lauren? Okay, it's just her brother. No, I don't want him to come over right now, but Lauren is talking about leaving. She's talking about cars. That's super interesting. Maybe she's reminding Lewis, hey, maybe you should get your driving license. So go do that. He's not really happy about that, but I guess he just knows that that's a smart thing to do. So he's gonna be out of the house for a couple of hours. So that kind of leaves Lauren to continue talking to Justin. I know that's coming kind of suddenly, but he's literally the only person he can talk to about all that stuff, because no one in her family would understand. Maya is probably one of the very few people that would, but she's busy with her newborn child. It's just, it doesn't feel right to bother her about that, and I feel like she still wouldn't quite relate. But I mean, Justin, I don't know if he would relate, but he's the most neutral one here, surprisingly. And she's feeling so confident after that call. Now that she's feeling confident, what she could maybe just say like, hey, you looked quite good last few times I saw you. This is moving really quickly, but I feel like we're kind of on a time limit because she enters third trimester in 2 hours. I won't be able to focus now. Oh, okay. Respond to that maybe a little bit. Is that giving them any romance? I don't think so, really. But their friendship is improving by a lot. Oh, I just saw Annette walk past the house. It's like she's sensing something. To be fair, she is their neighbor, I think. So I'm not even... Oh, she's not just walking past the house. She's just here. Oh god, I guess I have to invite her in now. Because, I mean, they have this glass on the door, so there's no excuse. That is so annoying though. Invite her to feel a baby, maybe make her feel a bit jealous. Even though they are supposed to be trying for a baby. Oh, she's feeling tense. Do you think she's sensing something? Did she see that maybe her husband is texting to someone, like smiling at his phone and stuff? She looks like she's talking about something super intense and complaining, but she's bored, however, as soon as she felt Laura's stomach. Yeah, I kind of really didn't need you here right now because you're ruining my talk with your husband. And she's very sad again. I'm gonna be a terrible parent, my child will hate me. Yeah, you're probably not gonna be the best since you didn't even want this child, so it will be a lot more difficult than it should have been, but that's on you, honestly. Oh, Lewis is super ill. Yeah, I mean, I said I wanted you out of the house, but I'm actually gonna need you out of the house to go treat yourself at a hospital, because you can't be this sick around your pregnant wife. Who are you talking to? Talk to Lover. I'm pretty sure that means talk to Justin. I'm just gonna leave it and see. Oh, it is. Thanks for calling. I was missing you so much. Okay, she's even drinking. Is that coffee? Okay, it's not coffee, it's tea. I was about to say, she's even drinking coffee at like 10:30 p.m. because she's preparing something. She wants to stay up all night. So let's just have you talk to Justin on the PC because that's just a little bit more low-key. So maybe Lewis won't notice anything once he's home. I feel like he's not going to notice anything in general because he's so sick. So she is going to spend her evening talking to Justin, kind of complaining. Oh, there we go. Not ready for this from pregnancy. Sometimes the torturous nature of being pregnant at a time when you don't want a child hits you like a, oh my, let me just see it. Like a train. There we go. This game really just went against me. She is devastated. Oh, she is so upset. But I guess she has a new shoulder to cry on. Discuss never leaving. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have split up. That was just kind of dumb. We had a nice time. It's not even that direct. Like, oh, I wish we stayed together. It's just like, remember how nice our talks used to be? We should have never ended that. It's kind of along those lines, you know? Again, I feel like I'm really rushing this, but her pregnancy is gonna go on for another 24 hours. I really needed to make this all happen. However, he is not responding to that message. Maybe he needs to think about it a bit more. Or maybe he's asleep already, to be honest. Also, this is something I never really pointed out. Oh, I just realized that it's on the wrong side of the bed. Lauren kept this photo of her and Justin as teenagers when they were in a relationship. It's just a really small photo to keep as a memory. I mean, it's on the bedside table just because I can't put it inside the drawer. So imagine it's not here, it's just hidden somewhere here, but she still keeps it. She still cherishes those memories. Lewis, how are you feeling? You're doing much better. That's good for you. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna need you out of the house today. You have a day off, but maybe they need to do something for work, like really urgent, so you will have to go as soon as you have your breakfast. I'm sorry. Hopefully you'll be around for the birth of your child. I feel like he's a good person. He wouldn't miss that. But Lauren is really going through it. She's still feeling quite confident about her interactions last night, even though Justin didn't respond. And that's probably making her feel very tense. And she's also upset because they're not on the same side. Her and Lewis, he's super excited about the baby, but she's not. You know, she can't really tell him, so she's just really feeling bitter. But she still wants to be romantic and friendly with him. It's not destroying their relationship, it's just she feels a bit trapped. Lewis, you had your food. What's the longest I can send you off? I mean, I could send you off for an entire day and just say it's a business trip, like a team building thing. However, if he does do that, he will most definitely miss the birth of his child. Oh, I don't know, maybe once Lauren is in labor, I will just send him back home. So, Lauren, you are just completely on your own until after you give birth, which is really unfortunate. But how about you maybe go on your phone, check if Justin responded, complain about being stressed. I feel like she would most definitely want to do that. I expected something like that to come from you eventually. Oh, he most definitely knew. He kind of knew that this would happen. So if you expected this, maybe you kind of have interesting things to say about it, so why don't you come over and we can talk about it a bit more? Oh, he would rather not come. Oh, I feel like he just thinks it's not a good idea. Someone will get suspicious. This is just a little bit too weird. So I guess they just still need to talk through messages a little bit more, and then maybe he'll think, okay, it's kind of stupid. I live almost across the street. I might as well just come over. Oh, she's literally feeling flirty. Okay, how about I quickly use that and maybe just, oh, wrong section. Maybe just quickly send him some kind of nice flirty text. Maybe not woohoo emojis, that's a bit much. Vent about love life. It's not necessarily a flirty text, but still, she feels like she can kind of really be truthful with Lewis and tell him, not with Lewis, with Justin, and tell him everything. Maybe she could try inviting him over again, now that their relationship is a bit better. He'll be right over. I guess he changed his mind really quickly. And her mother is calling immediately. Hey, you should come to my house. Maybe she saw him like crossing the street, because like on the map somewhere, I think Lauren lives like here, and then her parents, and then Annette and Justin are behind. So her parents are kind of somewhere in between, so she would be able to see him going by. Lauren, invite him in, ask for some advice, and complain about your problems. That's why he's here. But maybe just invite him in quickly so no one sees you talking in front of the house. That's a bit stressful. But maybe she can finally say it and announce unwanted pregnancy. Maybe she didn't want to say it to anyone because when she says it, it becomes so real. But it's true. She doesn't really want this. So I guess she does have to announce it to at least someone. And he's also super upset about that. It's just, I guess he's just upset that she's in this situation. Why are you insulting her? He's probably, oh, Annette would like to come over to hang out. No. No. He was literally insulting her the other second. Maybe he's just saying, look, you're being so stupid. I can't believe you did this to yourself. They constantly have an option to kiss. That's just a bit too much. I can't let them do that. Can you ask him about his children? Actually, I want to know if he wants children, because I have a suspicion he's not really that big of a fan of having a child right now either, because they just adopted. And now Annette wants to try for a baby too. Maybe he knew that this would happen to Lauren because he's in a similar situation. You know what? Lauren is feeling kind of hungry. Why don't you two? He's talking about food. Why don't you two cook together? How is Justin actually explaining this to Annette? Oh, I guess because he works in the same office as Lewis. He's probably saying, oh yeah, I'm on that trip too. Oh no, why are they having a cute time together? It's making me feel really bad for Lewis. They're not rebuilding their romance that much, at least. So I feel like it's not that weird. Even though she is still feeling really tense about this pregnancy, she's mostly feeling inspired and happy and relaxed because she has the right person around. And at least they can kind of hang out together at the pool now because it is nice outside, and ask to push her on the swing. Oh my god, that would be so cute. Even though it is in front of the house, so if someone sees them, there's no explaining that. There's just no way to explain that. I misread that. I thought he will be pushing her. This is way too funny. I'm enjoying this way more than I should. This is just ridiculous. She's literally about to pop this baby out, and she's pushing him on the swing. Grown man. But at least they're having a cute, nice time together. Maya texted, do you consider yourself being really close to me? To Lewis. They are developing some kind of really close bond. I feel like neither of them would cheat, but maybe they still have this kind of secret love for each other. Okay, you know what? Enough. Lauren is getting super tired. Even though currently he is just keeping her company until she gives birth, and she's feeling super sad about everything. I guess she remembered that that's gonna be a thing that's gonna be happening very, very soon. She constantly wants to kiss him, but she's too sad to do this. I think that's for the better. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Lauren is off to sleep, so she's not aware of this. But Justin is right here, and his wife is right there. And there is a glass door, so she definitely sees him. What do I do now? I can't send him off, because he will walk straight through that door. Maybe right now I can kind of pretend, oh, this is just Lewis. You know, they look very similar, so it could pass up. They just have a different hairstyle mostly. Oh god, this is tricky. I really didn't count on this. And I think he kind of realized too, because he's just staring and like, this is fine. I don't see anything. This is fine. That's not my wife. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is such bad timing. What am I gonna do, Lauren? Why are you in labor right now? That's it, the baby's getting born. But Justin can't leave because his wife is right there. But Lewis has to come back home because once she's in labor, I said I would invite him back home. Oh no. What am I gonna do? I think that maybe Lauren... Oh, but I'm scared. I'm scared if she talks to her that she might walk into the house. Lauren, get out of the house right here and then just send her home. Oh, he's leaving through the back door. That's amazing. Okay, great. Justin, you're smart. And she's leaving on the front door. Okay, no one saw each other. You know what? That kind of works out because Annette just saw Lauren in labor, so she wouldn't really suspect anything that Lewis was home because obviously he'd be home once Lauren is in labor, so she wouldn't question that. Lewis, I'm sorry to pull you back from your business trip that soon. Business trip on the beach. However, Lauren does need to have that baby and she could have it at the hospital. And we already knew that it's a boy. And I did have a couple of your suggestions. However, before the suggestions, I already found a name that I got really attached to, so now I have to call him that, and it's gonna be Elliot. I don't know why, it's just I really want to call him that, and I hope that it's just one baby because I don't think Lauren is in any way ready for twins. Okay, it's just Elliot, luckily, and she is not happy about it. I guess she's just happy that she's finally over with the pregnancy, and she's exhausted. I don't think she would even really want to go check on Elliot. You don't really feel the connection with the baby anyway, so I don't think you would really care about going to interact with him. But Lewis is... Oh, what did I do with the rug? For a moment, please stop. But Lewis is super happy, so he would just go feed the baby, cuddle the baby, make all sorts of funny faces, just really be happy to be there because he really wanted Elliot. Since Lewis is still not tired, he could just spend a lot more time with Elliot and build up their friendship. Okay, Elliot is crying and I really don't think Lauren would get up to take care of him. She justifies it as being too tired, but in reality, she just doesn't have the urge to go take care of him. It's not really something she wants to do right now. Oh, and Maya's child just aged up to a toddler, and she hasn't interacted with Elliot even once since he's been born. I would say that that's pretty intense. She just does not want to be around him at all. Meanwhile, all of this cuteness is happening right here. He's being such a good dad. He absolutely loves spending time with his new son. Oh, that's so cute. But when does he age up? I think that's probably gonna be quite soon. Tomorrow already? They really don't get that much baby time, but it's good to keep in mind that this is the last day that they have him as a baby, so they really need to invite the family over today to meet him actually. And he's feeling super flirty just because he is around Lauren. Oh, Lewis, if you only knew what she was doing right now. I mean, she's not doing much, she is just talking to a friend. However, she's feeling super flirty. A cozy online chat. I just removed that, I'm stupid. Oh god, I have UI cheats and I just accidentally right-clicked. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. Uh-oh, Lauren, your phone is ringing. Who is it? Annette. I guess trying for a baby when she asked Lewis for advice didn't work. So now she's trying to ask Lauren. No, I don't think it's a good idea. You have an adopted child already. That's a lot of work. Honey, don't do that to yourself. It's a lot of work. Trust me, I would know. I have a baby right now. Yeah, meanwhile, she is just actually talking to her husband, just kind of chatting and being cozy and cute. Oh, they just became good friends. What? I haven't heard much from you lately. Do you want to catch up? Maybe he's just thinking, like, her voice, that they didn't have a phone call. So yeah, maybe they should have a call because they are talking the entire morning. So he's just saying that he misses her voice basically. So yep, why don't you just call him? Uh-oh, Annette says, I heard you became friends with Justin. Wait a minute, Justin? He just let himself into the house. This is not what I meant by calling, and I guess he invited himself over when they talked. What? I'm so confused. Aren't you supposed to be at work? I literally just opened romance accidentally. Let's give it a go though, because she is feeling very confident, and he definitely took that. I really didn't mean to make them flirt. I just kind of went there accidentally. Oh, but it's working. Oh no, it's working. But since he blew work off, maybe ask him if he wants to do something else, because I feel like working in the business career is really not for him. Oh, they're full on flirting. That is stressful. I like women with hats. I feel like Lauren might start wearing hats a lot more. Yeah, he's gonna change jobs now, so he's not gonna be working same hours as Lewis, so he's gonna have a bit more time to be around, I think. She should go show Justin the baby. It's kind of weird not to do it. It's just a little bit too weird to just pretend that this child doesn't exist, you know? So yeah, this is the baby. Cool. But yeah, he's awake now. Hopefully he's not gonna cry, because interacting with him will definitely stress Lauren out. Is this crossing into like a really weird territory? I'm not sure. They're starting to kind of act like teenagers. They're really bringing out something weird in each other. It's all just kind of like goofy and funny, and it's not that serious, and it's kind of whatever. They're being a bit stupid together. She just learned that Justin is romantic, so why don't you just do a silly little goofy pickup line? They're doing this right in front of her child that she has with his half-brother. I feel so icky about this. What do you have to do? She's attempting to seduce him. Oh no, you're moving a bit too quickly. Oh, okay, he's yelling at her. This is just way out of line. Let's not do this. Justin, this is the only smart thing you've said in this episode. That is literally the only thing. He's snapping her back into reality, and she should apologize for that. That was way out of line. I can't believe they have a full day to hang out together in her house. 2 days in a row. Uh-oh. No. Wait a minute. No. Justin is dying. No. Lauren, stop. Justin is dying from whatever no. Oh, I hope the Reaper will just spare him. If not, I have to cheat. That to happen. No, I can't have him die. This is just ridiculous. Please. No. I wanted this episode to be more dramatic, but not like this. Well, I can't have him die because I do need him for the challenge. I guess that's his punishment for starting to cheat on his wife. Yeah, just give me a quick second to just make this not happen. Alright, that didn't happen. It's all fine. It's fine. This is fine. Let's just remove this. And let's also remove it from Justin. No, from Lewis. This didn't happen. It's whatever. Alright, I think Lewis is gonna be home in a couple of minutes, so just go away, Grim. This didn't happen. Justin, I think you also kinda low-key need to go, so let me just maybe give you a little hug, because this was scary. Oh, she's feeling very playful now. Let's not do this again. I really don't need to do this again. It's official. They have a positive romance bar now. Uh-oh. Okay. Never mind. Lewis is home. And her dad is over. Oh my god. And we have this. Okay, hide that quickly. No one needs to know anything. If people in the family are sad, I'm just gonna say, oh, he had some kind of injury or something, so they were kind of upset about that. Okay, I don't think I need to panic about this, actually. He just came over to visit his brother. And I didn't forget, I need to actually plan another family gathering, because everyone needs to meet the baby. So let's have another dinner party and just invite everyone. I kind of need to invite Brian's and Maya's child, and also Annette's and Justin's adopted child, because I didn't meet them yet. When Lewis, you're cooking, what are you doing? You're serving some mac and cheese, because you know your wife just had a baby, so she's tired and doesn't want to cook. You're so sweet. I don't know how good that will be, especially for such a big family dinner, but you're trying your best and I really appreciate that. Oh, Elliot is crying, and he just abandoned the food to go take care of him. He really wants to take the pressure off Lawrence so much. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for him. Oh, and Blaze is right here. That's Annette's and Justin's adopted son. He's actually such a cute kid. I didn't give him a makeover yet because I low-key forgot, so I'm gonna leave that for the next episode. Cheyenne, let's introduce ourselves to you as well. I feel like Lewis would be super happy to do this. I think he really likes children. Oh, and I just realized that everyone is around to meet Elliot, and no one even bothered to go there. But instead of having everyone go to Elliot's room, Lauren is just making everyone drinks. I think she's just not really happy or ready to go introduce your son. She dislikes mixology though. Okay, good to know, I guess. I'm gonna let her. But you know what? Let's just have everyone go here. Everyone see the baby, because that is the point of this dinner. Oh, and he's crying. Just that he knew he had to make a scene. That's so annoying. And Justin's leaving. He's just straight up leaving. I think he's a little bit uncomfortable about all of this. But Lauren, you should probably go take care of your baby in front of everyone so everyone sees that you're being such a good mom. Her mother and her sister are right here. So at least she's showing that in front of them. I'm really curious why Justin left the party. That was super weird. Just as they were about to go meet Elliot, he was just like, yeah, there's an emergency, I need to go. I don't really have that happen, especially in the middle of parties. But everyone else had a great time, and Lauren is pretending really well that she's totally fine with this entire baby thing. But I think that maybe Lauren is deciding something stupid. She's thinking, you know what, my family is such a big, nice, happy family. Maybe I'm unhappy about this baby because it's just one baby. Maybe I'll be happier if we have more, so it's more similar to my family. It's something I'm used to. Maybe she's considering, if I have 2 children, maybe I'll understand that dynamic a bit more. So she's kind of considering doing a really stupid thing and giving Elliot a sibling. And also, maybe having 2 kids will distract her from nonsense she's starting with Justin a little bit more. Even though I'm looking at their financial situation and they can't even really afford more children. It's all just for show. They can't really even afford this house. Her parents bought them this house, but they don't really have the means to actually maintain it, let alone have multiple children. Well, Elliot is awake, and I think that it would be kind of fair for Lauren to finally start taking care of him, even though she's not that happy about it. But she's really trying to accept this because she is considering having another one of these. Oh, however, again, she is on her period, so let me just check her fertility real quick. Yeah, it's on 0%. Maybe that's for the better. Maybe she'll have some time to think about it and change her mind, but probably not. But how about you check in with Justin and ask him, don't even ask him anything, just say that he looked good yesterday. She's so happy about that as well. She's super proud of herself. Even so proud and happy that she's straight up calling him. And Lewis is still asleep, so he is staying oblivious to all of this. Oh, wait a minute. It is Elliot's birthday today, so that needs to happen today too. However, Lewis does work, so I guess after he's back from work. I wonder what Lauren will be doing when he's at work. Is this gonna be like a 3rd day that Justin comes over? I don't know, we'll see. I don't think that's a smart idea at all. It was nice to hear from you, cutie. Call me later, okay? I think he just thinks call me over later, because he probably does want to come over. You know what, Lauren? I think it's kinda at least time for you to be nice and talk to your husband a little bit, because they didn't really have time to talk. Ask him if he wants kids. Yes, ask him if he would want a child. And while she's doing that, because she is changing her mind, I'm also going to change her preference, define pregnancy wish, and I'm going to put her to be neutral. He says, I love kids, I want a big family. They even got a sentiment, but I think he's off to take care of himself before work. So they don't have time for that conversation right now, but probably a bit later today. Oh, and the baby's crying. I low-key forgot about him. Lauren isn't struggling that much with him, so I feel like it'll be okay for her to feed him. And she does need to get used to being around him. I don't really know what to tell her. If she's literally about to have a second child that she thinks is a good idea, she needs to at least learn how to take care of her first one. But she's okay. She's not really like, oh, I hate interacting with this thing. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's here. I'm doing the thing. It's the right thing to do. Oh no, the mail has been delivered. I think it might be bills. Oh, it's the bills they definitely can't afford. How are they gonna have a second child, do a completely full second bedroom, and also give Elliot a toddler bedroom while they can't even afford the bills? She might be getting a little stressed out about this, so I maybe think she would talk to Justin. Just tell him that things are a bit stressful. She doesn't really know what to do. I don't know if she would feel comfortable doing this, but maybe ask him for some money just to help with the bills, because they kind of are really struggling. He gave her a generous 38 simoleons. Yeah, Justin, that's totally gonna help us pay our bills. Thank you so much. I'm still not over that meme you sent me yesterday. Oh, they really are like teenagers, right? they're just being so silly and goofy, but they both have families and children. It's really more serious than that. Oh, I would really need Lewis to get this promotion, but he can't because he doesn't have level 2 of logic skill yet, which is so annoying. But I'm gonna work on that today so he gets a promotion tomorrow. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about their bills. Their power will probably get shut off, but at least we'll get to do Elliot's birthday before that. I mean, she could ask her parents and they probably would give her the money, but maybe she has more pride in that. And also because her charisma is not that high, but maybe it should be. Maybe she should practice her charisma. It will help with her future career because she does have to be a politician at some point. Oh, Annette is desperate to try for that baby. Look how sad she looks. This is the 3rd time she's asking, and since she's asking Lewis, yes, try for that baby. So we'll see if it's gonna work, but it looks like they're struggling, which Lauren would probably be happy about. But how about you start, even though Lewis is busy fixing the toilet, you have a deep conversation and talk about children. Ask him if he wants a child. Another one. Awful timing because they can't afford to even keep their lights on, but how about we have another baby? But before that, as soon as they kind of clean up and everything, Elliot needs to age up to a toddler. And I think I'll give Lewis the honor to actually age up Elliot. He's really been a baby for so short, but there he goes. He's gonna be an not an elder. He's gonna be a toddler right now. And I think I'll randomize his traits. He's gonna be clingy. Oh, I think he's gonna be especially clingy to Lewis because he's the one who's taking care of him the most. But let's see, what does he look like? He's got blonde hair just like his mother. Those are green eyes like his dad. That is so cute. I'm just gonna give him a quick makeover right now. Wait, why are you feeling so sad? Ah, because someone in the family passed away. Yeah, that didn't happen. Let's just remove that. You're sad about the thunderstorm. Fair enough. But this is how Oliver is looking right now. I can't really say who he looks like more. I think he's gonna look a lot like his dad, but he is just super cute, and I feel like he's such a perfect mixture of them both. And I think I'll just leave it here for now because I wanted them to try for a baby, but there's not really any point because Lauren's fertility is on 0%, but I guess they did agree to having a child. Well, another one at least. So we'll be trying for that baby in the next episode, but for now, they just have Elliot to focus on. And I mean, Lauren is kind of having probably a hard time focusing because she is just thinking about Justin right now. But we'll explore that even more in the next episode. So let me know what you think of this one. I feel like there's been a lot happening, even more than I anticipated. But let me know if you liked it and what's your opinion on everything. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!